Hey everybody, welcome to the next commentary. Today we are playing some Morgana mid lane into a Akshan. This matchup is going to be probably mostly a farm lane. Morgana, I consider her a little bit boring, but that being said, she isn't really that bad of a character. She does have really good wave clear eventually with her W, even though she can go pretty quickly. How she works is that your black shield is usually picked when you play support on her, and it's still, like, decent mid lane too, but, the reason why is it's because it gives you crowd control immunity, so, you can put onto your allies, which is very good for, like, stopping initiations and stuff. Versus Akshan, it doesn't do anything. Versus Talon, doesn't do anything, sadly. But Morgana has your Q, which is known to be one of the longest routes in the entire game of a 3-second snare at max rank. 3 seconds feels so long that people say that when you get hit by a Morgana Q, it feels like you're stuck for years. So it's kind of like a meme, but also kind of true because it is literally so... It lasts forever, basically. Very challenging to hit because it just, like, is a very slow-moving projectile. And then the only other thing that really matters is your ultimate, of course, but we won't talk about that since we don't have it during the early game. Your pool... that is this AoE, and when people stand on it, they take damage. And also, not only do they take damage, but also, can this guy, I wonder if I can, like, even, like, punish him here. Yeah, I can. Anyways, the pool does more damage the lower people get. And not only that, but the AP ratio gets stronger as well. And whenever it does a tick, or whenever you land any ability on anybody, it lowers the CD, I'm pretty sure, of the W. I think it's not even W itself, but, like, literally anything whatsoever. This ability's cooldown is reduced anytime Morgana is healed by Soul Siphon. Morgana has a way to heal herself, kind of. It's not really that good. I would say that, like, it's so bad that you should just consider it, like, not even a true ability. But, how it works is that whenever you land any ability onto a large monster, a cannon minion, or an enemy champion, you get healed for a little bit of it, and that's what lowers the CD of your ability. Does this mess up these minions bad? Yeah, it does, kind of. That's okay. I'm just going to base here because I feel like he might base to... Oh, never mind. He's just going to roam on my teammate. I'm going to rotate over, but honestly, I might be a bit late to it, which kind of sucks. But it is what it is. That guy dies. That guy did not get hit. That's okay, though. She can wall me. I will just flash. Otherwise, I think that the Zed could have maybe done a huge amount of damage. The wall was kind of goated by that guy, so well played by them, because I got stuck, and I don't want to see if I get bursted by a Zed being able to land double shuriken onto me. Morgana feels like you can usually kill people around level 6, level 7, because that's usually the point where finally your pool will deal a significant amount if you can keep them locked down, and your ultimate is very powerful for that, because what your ultimate can do is that you can lock them down by, firstly, you slow them and run after them, and then you stun them, and then you can follow up with your Q afterwards. I'm just gonna build a burn thing first. I feel like I don't really care about the mana just yet, because we're gonna go Blackfire Torch as our first item because burn effects are super good on us. I would say that usually you just use W on the minions no matter what, because using it on anything else just usually doesn't really work. The thing is that your W, like, full clears the entire way very quickly, so you never need to worry about it. But you can run eventually if you, like, spam super frequently. So I did land it onto him, so it will tick down a little bit. I didn't know if my ability was going to land. You can actually use your pool, of course, before you land it, because if you do that, technically it's going to deal even more damage before your Q even lands, but... he's just dead. So, just like that. As I said, level 6, level 7... is when it finally feels like you can actually play the game and, like, kill people, because before then, only having your W and your Q doesn't really feel that good. But if you can ever land a Q onto somebody that was a little bit chunked, like, I would say, like, about 60% HP, Your W, of course, is ticking for so much, because every single tick of the pool is dealing more and more. And then your ultimate, the AP ratio on it is 80% for the initial hit, and then 80% again upon hitting them with the stun. So that's 160. That's a huge amount. You also get movement speed, grants true sight. So for instance, Talon, you'd be able to see him while he stealths if you use it that way. And then, of course, you, with all these effects going on, usually can have your, wow, this guy's, like, spins have been so bad. I want an assist. Holy, and Graves lived too. This game looking so over already. But yeah, every single time my R is up, or like even when Akshan is in lane, we're gonna try to like run past the lane, chuck out a Q. If it can land, we can like follow it up with our own pool. I don't even know if doing pool max completely is the most beneficial, because honestly, putting more points into your Q also, I bet, feels really, really nice, because if you can have more points in your Q, you can like snare them for longer to keep them locked down for longer. Another thing about Morgana is that, people will feel... oh, wow, Talon actually killed my teammate. People will feel less inclined to gank you, because ganking Morgana is kind of difficult. Okay. Do I want to use my ultimate for this guy? Not really, right? So I'd rather just have my Graves get the kill, if anything. Oh, he's just dead. Graves even got an assist, too, because I landed a blind snare over the wall. I also got blue buff from that, so now I can, like, spam it however much I wish. Nice, I stopped his base. That's huge. You can try to harass with your pool a little bit by doing just, like, W. It just, like, ticks on them. It burns them a little bit, and just do that over and over again. Especially with the cannon waves, you can usually push very quickly. I missed the cannon, but that's okay. Massive chunk on this guy. Like, that guy is so low now. I'm sure Talon used his ultimate on my teammate, so he probably doesn't even have it up, so if he did gank me, I probably could survive. Unless it was, like, Akshan and him at the same time, I guess. But not bad. We'd have our Blackfire Torch very soon. By the time that I get back into base, it's probably only gonna need, like, 25 gold about. So we'll just wait for it, because when I finish this, I can start just doing harass through just using it, and then burn them a little bit, and then just back away over and over again. Plus, their Zed bot lane is, like, not doing very hot either, and also Malphite's getting destroyed top lane, so this game's already looking kind of rough for them. Wow, the Graves even has, like, Profane Hydra as one of his first items. Akshan went bot side. We'll just ulti him, but he'll probably use everything here. But even if he does, the reason why I was, like, a little bit confident is because Talon is jungle, and if he's jungle Talon, that means he does not have, of course, Ignite. So when I am using all of my abilities, I'm actually healing for quite a bit, because I'm dishing out a pretty significant amount of damage, so that little bit of sustain probably from that amounted to probably like 100 to 150 HP or something. Because Talon Burst is kind of terrifying. I mean, as you saw, he kind of dished out a ton, but it didn't matter. It was not enough. I got one tick onto him. Be sure to, like, also group up the minions so they hopefully run back through the pool and stuff. Otherwise, it will take too long to kill them. In fact, probably using pool instead of your Q just to clear out this minion is better, just so you can save the Q in case somebody tries to get you and stuff, too. I don't know where this guy is. Oh, he went bot. What do you know? Had a feeling that he was probably doing that, because honestly, I would be desperate if I was him to try to make a play happen somewhere. Just, like, no matter what, try to make a play. Because if they don't make a play happen, there's no way to come back. Pure desperation. Oh, nice, Graves. Jeez. We can just stand here and tank it all. I feel like it doesn't really matter. Doesn't really deal that much. Just to shove it even faster so we can hit more. That amount of damage was pretty significant. Of course, landing Q means you have to, like, anticipate jukes. The jukes were not anticipated well enough, obviously. I feel like Action's probably going to try to contest this, so I'm just trying to see him because he probably is here. It's so awkward playing Morgana when I never play this champion, like, ever. I mean, obviously that was very good, but I didn't know how deep I want to get in with my ultimate for, like, grouping and stuff. But hey, I got a triple kill. I mean, there was a lot of pools on the ground, and we managed to successfully kill them, didn't we? If I can land my Q onto this guy, he honestly might die from his HP. You'd be surprised at how well Morgana can kill when people are this low. Nah, he just leveled up too as well. But look how much damage that just did. He ran into me, I landed Q again. It's so worth for him to do that, by the way, because if for some reason I died, it would be so bad. Because obviously if I die, he would get a huge shutdown, and he's only worth a regular kill, so it's not really worth that much. We can farm from pretty far away with our Ws, so that's what I'm just doing here. I'm gonna buy my Sork boots, of course. For next item, you could... I feel like there's a lot of itemization choices. I know that Rylai's usually is pretty dang effective. It looks like people usually do burn, but I feel like they have a lot of assassins this game. I'm gonna try going Rylai's early. I feel like it's not even that bad. What's nice about Rylai's is that you can slow people with your pool to, like, try to keep them locked down to make it easier to also land your Qs and all of that kind of stuff. Grabbing blue. I don't know where this guy went. He went back bot lane to try to kill them again, which it looks like is going to be happening. Talon is going to one-shot my teammate. Oh my gosh, wow, the reload actually saved him. Or, like, the Talon wasn't able to hit him for, like, 1 second and actually worked. That's crazy, actually. I am behind them, but... yeah, they keep on trying to kill this Graves, who is so fed, and he even has Sundered Sky, which is not something that I've seen on him very regularly, but he's probably healing for a lot whenever he's auto-attacking a new target that's trying to kill him, and that's sustaining him so much that he kind of is surviving all the time, isn't he? I can't believe Talon was almost able to one-shot him. I think it's kind of gross that Talon can just run into Graves at full HP when he's this far behind and almost kill him. That's... I don't understand... yeah, I don't know. Talon... I just consider Talon OP as heck, dude. There's a reason why so many boosting people who boost for a living play him, because it's just so easy to climb on him. Nice. There's probably no way that I can do more here. I mean, I could try to, like, snare someone, but that's about it. I could probably ulti just to get her egg, huh? That's all that really matters, because my thing will just kill. Not bad, not bad. We'll just go back to hitting this now, because there's no reason not to. Even though this Zed is here, and I don't have my R, the chance of him being able to kill me, because I feel like I'm kind of tanky, is quite slim as well. We do have Rylai's in base as well, so now I can finally have slowing on my pool. We can just go bot lane. Bot lane we go. My ultimate is still down for 22. Darn, dude. If we just stand on this, it's resetting my pool pretty quickly, so if he was to initiate on me, I could probably get it back pretty fast. Oh, Talon's here. If I had my ultimate, I would be able to fight this, but because I don't, it's probably not worth it. Okay, Talon just doesn't care. Bro just is running in a straight line at us. My Graves, of course, is super broken with how fed he is, so he'll just kill that guy in like one hit. We'll just use this because there's no reason not to. No, not the Nivea walling it. I guess we can just back away for now. I don't know if this is warded or not by the enemy team. They definitely see where I'm at now, obviously. Is there any way that Zed would continue going? Probably not, right? But I have my R up, and I do want to try to fight somebody. My R does 1,000 damage if you hit both parts. Even though I barely have any items whatsoever. Does my Q make it so this one-shots? Yeah, it does. I could probably just TP behind top and just, like, help kill. I have Medjais now, too. Oh, he just flashed into my Q on accident. Oh, that's so goofy, actually. My W didn't land, so I didn't get anything done here. Isn't Zed just sitting in that brush? The stun landed on me? No! I think I might die to the ult then. No, it's not enough. Wow, that's very lucky for us. I have 16 stacks of my Medjais now. Holy. We're going to dish out so much damage if I just press Q and land it. My Q hits for, what is the AP ratio? 90%? 550? This says 250 per second. How low do they need to be? It says it's based off of the targets missing. I wish that it, like, told you when you hold shift. But you have to, like, look on a wiki instead just to know that information? Like, what? I don't have my R up for a bit. What, you want to kill the Malphite because he just has so much armor, but he doesn't have any magic resist, so he dies very quickly to me. As long as we can keep him locked down. He's just dead. Surprised that Lucian got the kill considering how much damage I deal, but someone needs to go defend bot because they're just taking the turret together, and it looks like they're still trying to make the comeback happen even though they're so far behind. We can build a Zhonya's next. Zhonya's is really effective because Zhonya's, of course, makes it so you can use your ultimate, and then you can use your Zhonya's to keep yourself, like, not being killed. It's really powerful for that. He's just dead. To be fair, the amount of damage that he dished out again, though, was pretty dang good. He kinda did a ton before dying. But I landed Q, which was the biggest thing. If I miss my Q there, I won't die or anything, but I definitely would not be able to kill him. The biggest thing about Morg is that your Q is kind of a long CD. If you ever miss it once, it's kind of screwed. Unless, of course, you lock them down with your R, but Dragon is sold for us, so obviously that's like all we really need to do. As soon as we get it, we just can win the game off of soul very easily. The game's already very won anyways. Malphite doesn't even want to play. Me and Lucian definitely can die. I mean, I guess everybody can if we got caught, but like kind of how like Janna's getting caught. Yeah, isn't that crazy? And then he probably can escape here pretty easily, I think. It's not very easy to catch a Talon. But we got to see where he was, and of course if he's just standing there because he doesn't know that he's on vision, then he will just die like that, because there's not really much that he can really do to survive something like that. We'll just grab the plate bot side. Wow, that was a ridiculous amount of damage to this. Malphite for sure has completely given up, especially with him saying hit, because he's saying hit the freaking turret. I have level 16 ultimate, does 1200 damage now. And this game's over. I did hit that. I had a feeling he was going to just press Q on my teammate, so I tried to like predict where he would end up. It surprisingly worked. I didn't know if it would or not, but I tried to do something like that. Not the Malphite just flash ulting backwards because he just doesn't care. Okay, the FF finally. So that was Morgana mid lane. It was kind of stompy. Maybe I can try to get a game 2 of it. Sometimes I feel like I don't even want to record, or like, I don't even know if I'm supposed to like upload a game like this where it feels like my whole team popped off, even though I feel like I did a good job mid lane, and it wasn't because I got necessarily help, but I just played better than this Akshan for most of the fights, I feel. Did second most damage. Of course, Graves was more fed than me, so he popped the heck off. But thanks for watching. Peace out. Have a great day. Stay tuned if you want to see another one. Bye. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the next commentary of the Morgana. We are versus this Tahm Kench and Nilah. We have some gold augments. We have Angel of Retribution. Healer, prevent damage to allies. I just want to take it because I just want to see if I can make it work with Morgana, even though I'm pretty sure that this is like not going to work very well for us during the early game, because I honestly don't really have anything to make it so he takes reduced damage besides my E. So that means that I have to build other items that will be beneficial, but it eventually, when you finish it, it gives you attack speed, and it makes it so you deal damage based off of your heal and shield power. So the goal will be... I'm pretty sure that worked. I just need to make it so I continue using it on my teammates so it just barely helps him. I'm just going to leave. Yeah, it only gives 153, so it's super bad. That's okay. We got another one. We can't use it on ourselves, by the way, just to be clear. Because it only is for allies that we can use it. Dude, can you hit my teammate so I get the healing and shielding thing, please? Please continue auto-attacking him. My teammate's not really getting hit that much, so sadly it's not going to be that good, but it's alright. Oh my goodness, we were able to get the last plant. So, this it gave 200 damage healed or blocked. Barely anything, but that's okay. Oh no, all these items are like pretty bad, or all these things are pretty bad for me. The thing that I think would immediately give like a decent power would be just going Sword of Blossoming Dawn, so every single auto attack would just instantly heal my teammate. Otherwise, probably going Redemption would be good. Echoes gives you soul shards, and when you deal damage to people, it will eventually heal as well, so that'd be another choice to make it. Healing or shielding yourself or an ally chains. Does that count for, like, healing through, it says heals here, but I don't know if it works that way. Let's just go CDR because we're trying to make it so we can get our shielding faster. Because the most important thing here is to get our shield back up. I guess if I put more points into my E, I technically could have, like, doubled the shield amount. That could have been maybe more important, because can we actually realistically play for these rounds? Is that possible? The amount of damage I'm dealing to this guy is so non-existent, and my teammate's gonna die before I can shield again, which sucks. It's not, like, obviously my teammate's fault that he's dying, but boy, does it feel bad that I probably can't even, like, kill this guy either. Oh, wait. Nice, I did kill him, wow. Can you imagine if I actually can res my teammate here and we win because of this? Just because I was able to get that plant? That would have been crazy if that actually worked. Okay, but we're up to 600. I mean, only a few more rounds. I feel like a true support could probably do this so quickly. But this heals me, and it gives heal and shield power, and it also gives sustain and stuff. It's probably my best choice that I have. Otherwise, I would roll to try to find, like, Puppeteer or something. And we did not. So I guess I'll just take it. When I cast my R, I will increase my maximum HP, and I also heal both of us, thus making it so this can be done even faster. And because it gives heal and shield power, I suppose that also is going to help out with the item that I build if I do go Sword of Blossoming Dawn as well. Ooh, I did get hit by that. Ouch. She AP? No, she's just, like, standard. Let's just ulti both of them. This should sustain my teammate a little bit. Put this down, trying to help out. You don't have your ultimate? Oh, you kind of used it really late, huh? It's okay, though. It still looks like it's gonna work out. There's a plant down here that we should go for. It's all yours, bro. Take it. I'm saving it for you. If he goes to res his ally, we can kill. I'm just using my ultimate to heal again, please. Give enough that it actually will, like, matter too. Okay, we're almost at the 2500. Nice. The attack speed is so close. Also, how much magic damage do I deal per auto attack when I have it? 100 attack speed, and I deal 100. So it must be Sword of Blossoming Dawn, right? Like, why else would I build anything else? Because also, because this makes me attack so quickly with this, it just synergizes so well that I don't understand why you would ever not do this. I could put more points in my Q now to try to snare, because the goal will be trying to snare while auto-attacking to keep them locked down. Some people might kill us very, very, very quickly, though. Also, my teammate kind of has, like, an Omni-Vamp build, so it kind of sucks, because I'm kind of trying to build to, like, help him with that, but Oh, I did snare him. That's really good. Keeping him locked down, right? I actually have my quest completed, so every single auto attack is starting to hit really hard now because I have 1 point whatever. We'll just ulti here just to make it sound even stronger. We healed for 1500 that round just from my auto attacks itself. Almost 2 attack speed. Now, the other things that I want, now that I have all of this, is things relating to on-hit. Things that I actually didn't even know about. I'm totally down to get, like, Tap Dancer. Tap Dancer is usually, like, an 80 carry augment, but it would be so funny to have it. Yeah, this would not be very good, so we're definitely not going to take that. Golden Spatula, honestly, might work. Not going to lie. Does Golden Spatula give, like, every stat? It gives base mana regen. Oh, it does not give healing and whatever, though. But it does give attack speed and, like, AP and AD. And this does have multiple scalings, and it also gives crazy attack speed, so I feel like that would be kind of nuts. So I'm going to take it. Usually, I don't like this augment whatsoever, but I feel like we might be strong enough to actually win. Caitlyn has vulnerability. No, she does not have vulnerability. Why do you think it's going to be tough? Simple, just land Q. Right? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa. Why do you do that? I'm just sustaining him through auto-attacking right now. I'm trying to, at least. Auto-attacking her to just, like, sustain my teammate. Dude, I actually heal for so much. I feel like I am kind of doing a lot. Wow. Your shrink rate kind of did a lot that round too, dude. This heals for 400. That's actually not that much. Oh, wait. Don't stats in League of Legends, I guess it doesn't actually tell you. You have to, like, calculate it. A lot of times, like, you know, if I look at AP ratios and stuff, I guess if I have Rift Maker, it doesn't calculate it for me, but for heal and shield power, the number that it tells you isn't even correct. This heals for 39, but with my heal and shield power, I was healing for 52. Oh, we're hot streaking, so it also gave us this stuff. I feel like probably being tankier is better than the AP. I don't know, I just feel like it's more optimal. Damaging a champion grants a soul shard, which will cause it to come back. Healing or shielding causes my, like, Ardent to be stronger. Or is it Moonstone that is, like, super strong? I feel like it's Echoes. Because every single time I damage somebody, it, like, causes a effect, right? And it just, like, synergizes very well. I thought that this is the synergy between these two. We'll see. One thing is that this doesn't give heal or shield power, which is kind of unfortunate, but... Goodness gracious. Yeah, people who are bruisery, I mean, kind of destroy me, huh? Also, I got hit by the set W after my teammate was the one that was, like, DPSing a ton on him, and I did... Whoa, this actually healed for a ton. Yeah, maybe we can actually sustain ourselves back up. I wonder... Tried to hit me, but it failed. Okay, Set missed really badly. That's huge. We just need to kill Set now. Just stand still and just auto attack. There's no reason to kite. 4 takedowns now. Total healing done from this item was 2,000 that round. Tenacity could be huge, but also Fortune Shard can probably, like, find stuff that could be so useful later on if I get lucky. Or another thing that would go really crazy was Puppeteer, because Puppeteer is one that is, you berserk people, you get attack speed, heal, and shield power, so it feels very good, and I also attack very quickly, so I can trigger it. And whenever I heal or buff an ally, it reduces the CD of this, and I think that I have the tech going where it probably can infinite stack, which would be kind of busted. Other than that, I don't think that there's really much that I would want. Maybe Sanguine. I don't really care about resetting my abilities. I guess the Miracle item for, like, more healing as you get lower also would be quite nice to have. Man, they're just trying to kill me immediately? Ouch. I'm not really taking any damage, am I? I felt like Jax was really the only one that did a lot there. And even then, it just was not even close. Oh, I actually predicted where he was going to go there. Cool. We'll just use my ultimate and just auto-tag. Oh? Still alive. No, that's not enough. We're too busted. All of the healing and shielding is too much. Also, nobody has anti-heal yet. Those guys were not in first place, but they also have, like, this build going on where they have Demon King and Dragonheart. Unless Multi-Tool probably gave him Demon King for that round, I guess. Maybe going just regular support items would be better than all of the other stuff that we can go for. Talon 1 gives bonus money, so I kind of like that. Ardent would give my teammate attack speed, I guess, and on hit, but I guess Urgot usually uses his W, so he doesn't really need attack speed, though. If I had this, when you and an ally, you healed for 10. I guess I've never really used this item either. I don't know if that's one that is necessary every single time. Healing or shielding applies a burn effect. Dude, is this not crazy? Wait, I feel like this is, like, extremely busted now. Does it stack easily or no? Does auto attacks cause the stacking? No, it doesn't? Only, like, using my abilities does? Huh. Yeah, I never really understood that. Healing or shielding applies the infinite stacking burn. But it doesn't count for items that heal? Like, what? Holy crap, dude. This Neela does so much damage. It did 400. Actually, it did more than that. I take it back. Oh no, his flip just messed that up. Uh-oh. The flip was not the best, but that's okay. That was a really challenging round to win. Yeah, I guess the damage on it is okay. I still feel like it doesn't really benefit from my auto attack speed, though. Yeah, Echo seems way better than the Moonstone, but I feel like the Moonstone probably, like, just makes everything feel even better, too. If I was to, like, change this, because this Neela has so much, healing, I probably should go, like, anti-heal for the team. Because if I don't build anti-heal, it's pretty bad. Do we need anti-heal versus these guys? Maybe a Zanya's? This guy's Sword of the Divine. He also has Hamstringer as well. Wow. That guy is going to deal a lot. Randuin's. It's a pretty good choice. Yeah, I guess I can go Zanya's. I just feel like it's probably the best option. We'll take the flat magic pen since it rolled so well as well. We only need one more for our spatula to be done. If she just stands here and tries to fight me, I'm pretty sure this is when the healing, or the whatever it's called, thing would become super busted, but... I can't cast anything. I was literally stuck there for so long. Yeah, it did 2.1k that round. It did do a lot. Nice. We get the spatula. I guess I'll just sell my boots for it, because we don't really need that. Took a while to get this. I wonder if it's even going to make me that much stronger than I am, though. Heal and shield power up by a lot. Ooh, I think I want that. Sell this. I get the spatula. I'm also on fire, which causes increased movement speed towards enemy, increased health attack speed, has increased mana regen. However, it's also more vulnerable and reduced reduce healing and shielding. Oh no. Okay, I do attack fast as heck though. Wow, what are these? I honestly think that being tankier is better, so that's why I'm building this stuff. Like, going for, like, tankiness with my anvil stats. I feel like it's ideal. 4,000 damage last round for my Holy Fire. Damn. Well, it's not like 50k, but it's enough. I'm just trying to see if maybe any of them like have crazy high numbers, because one item that is extremely broken usually is Rite of Ruin on certain champions, because the healing or the shielding it gives can be up to like 50k or more, but I don't think I'd be very good with that. Increase my crit. No, I don't know. That's probably not very useful. Auto cast shield could be pretty good. Aftershock and glacial is probably okay. When I drop, I can, or when my ally drops low, I can give him health or shield. I feel like that's probably the best thing here. Mutate into my allies' augments. Yeah, this is definitely better. We'll take the health as well. Damn, it keeps on giving us gold augments because I guess of the Draven, huh? We have so much armor. Who is this? Caitlyn and Echo? Full AP Jax that dies immediately. This Caitlyn's gonna be so difficult to kill for us. Damn, he just does... Wow, her damage is absurd. What on earth was that? Is there a point to get more crit chance? I could build Rite of Ruin, I guess. Instead of Zanya's. Oh. I won't. You have what? Bro, you went Talisman? Uh-oh. This is giving him such terrible stats, it doesn't do anything. I feel like we could maybe lose this round. It feels like it's not that easy to probably beat these guys, especially with having like a useless item. I can't even Zanya's because I got stunned one time. Kinda rough. There's not much for us to really do against something like that. We're kind of at our peak strength, and we don't really have a good way of scaling past this point, I think. I'm wondering if I should just sell Moonstone for something else. I mean, I have a lot of magic resistance stuff, but maybe even going for prismatics instead would have been better too. Dude, I attack so fast, holy crap. Not that attacking fast is necessarily that crazy though. If Caitlyn doesn't die here, we're just gonna lose. Caitlyn has to somehow get caught. I just don't know how it's gonna be possible, but... Oh wow, I actually hit her. Yeah, there goes all my HP. Oh, the ultimate did not hit Urgot. I thought he was going to tank for me, my bad. Because if it's tanked for, I was going to flash in afterwards. But anyways, that was my try of playing like healing slash damage type of Morgana. I didn't want to just play like standard because sometimes I feel like playing standard is kind of weird. So thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys next time. Peace out. Have a great day. Bye.